let's kick straight into Little Red Riding Hood here. Hey everyone, this is AestheticGamer, and this is Little Red Riding Hood's Wolf. This is a blind Let's Play. It's an RPG editor, or wolf editor type game, but I usually call these RPG Maker games because they're like the same sort of deal. Regardless, we're going to kick straight into it and see whatever we think, so let's begin immediately into this. Little Red Riding Hood actually happens to be my favorite of the fairy tale type stories. I think it has a lot of interesting depictions. Regardless, let's go straight into it. This game contains the following: search and exploration, chases, and violence. To the opening! Yeah, just tell me what's going on here. Little Red Riding Hood went alone into the forest to see her ill grandma. On her way, she made a small bouquet of flowers at the forest field of flowers. That's a little bit repetitive of flowers, but hey, flowers are flowers that are floral. Okay. She arrived at Grandma's house without encountering any wolf. There was no wolf she encountered. Then, was it a bad thing to have loitered while on the way? Little Red Riding Hood doesn't know. Just why was Grandma killed? Oh, we look so cute and everything looks so pixely. Let's go to Grandma's place. Okay, Z enters space. Is to do whatever. X and all that is the menu and cancel. Move, it's all the stuff that could be expected from an RPG Maker set. Got it. Well, let's explore. It is filled with water. Yep, so I should observe things twice. Cut firewood all over the place. It's been unused, so there's rust on it. Okay. Well, I don't see anything there. Anything inside the mailbox? A newspaper inside. The murder incident that occurred 1 week ago on the outskirts of town. The perpetrator who strangled Miss Mary has still not been found. The police are looking for key witnesses, a servant who has currently gone missing. Rosetta does not look very appeased by this, and wow, that's actually a pretty nice little childlike drawing. Not like a child would drawing, like a children's book drawing. Newspaper inside, murder, 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 got it. I just snuck out, no way the guy can go back yet. That's what we claim. Okay. Let's see, not this way. No, we can walk different directions as well. What does the sign say? Town, woods, and a lot of @ symbols and squares. Makes it a little bit confusing, but sure. Off to Grandmother's house we go. The flower field I've often come to pick flowers when visiting ill grandma. I'll pick some flowers. Obtain small bouquet. I'm ready for this. I got myself a set of flowers. So there was a document that told me to read before I played the game. I warned about the violence chase item thing beforehand, but the additional thing which I know is that this game has 7 endings. I'm going to see if I can get all 7, but we'll see how it goes for us, so yeah. Anyways, lots of Little Red Riding Hoods, whatever. There's a gravestone up there. Can I visit it? Is it Grandma? Medicine is available. I'll stop by every place. They don't look all that well. Right? The field of medicinal herbs Grandma took great care of raising. They don't look all that well. For some reason I bump into that and interact with it, but yeah. This one's empty. Lift up the flower pot. Obtained entrance key. Ooh, fancy. Here's another person. Is Miss Mary out, I wonder? An exclamation point on us. Sorry for screaming so loud all of a sudden. I wouldn't have thought that someone would actually be here. Once again, nice to meet you. My name is Camille. I think that's how I pronounce my own name. Am I wrong? You're Miss Mary's grandchild, little Rosetta, right? I recognized you right away thanks to that red hood. I live further in the woods due to my long-time illness and can't get to the town on my own. Which is why Miss Mary always helps me along, even though wasn't she also ill? Oh well. I guess sick people bind together. By the way, where is Miss Mary today? I did say earlier I was going to buy some medicine today. What? She passed away, you say? And not just that, but killed, you say? But how could that... Miss Mary, today is a grim day for Camille. Nothing here, then. Let's take a solid more look here. Use the entrance key. Could you let me in too, perhaps? I know it may be quite improper for me to ask this, but I'd like if you could look for some medicine for me. It doesn't feel good when I have a fit. I'm sorry, even though I know that this is a place you've treasured with Miss Mary. I don't mind, no reason to refuse. Let him in. I don't mind. Thanks. It always looks so spacious, no matter how many times I see this place. Can't just go back yet, okay? A field of yellow flowers is depicted. It reads, Notice from the Hunters Association. The wolves have been on the decline, but we have recently received reports of new mutant wolves sightings. Reports of howls have been heard even in places close to human habitation. Please have caution and keep away from the forest and interior as much as you can. It seems to have been distributed to everyone living near the woods. Here's a hallway. Yeah, I'll explore the first floor first. Take the left. That is locked. The medicine should be in here, but obviously it's locked. All these are locked, in fact, except this one. Tableware and cookware inside. Tableware, cookware, apples. An apple has been boiled. It has already completely changed color. Well, that's unfortunate. I would have picked it up anyway. It's filled with water. Nothing inside. Something seems to be immersed in here. So we could get something from it. It started to go bad somewhat. Yep, everything started to go bad. That's empty. How about the kettle? An empty cup. I guess that's supposed to be a cup. Instructions on how to make apple pie are written here. The assistant, just where did that person go? Well, apparently there's an assistant to help Grandma with apple pie or something. What's up here? Ah, the backyard. The bottom of the well is too dark to see. Can we throw this down? Can we throw the bucket down? No? Okay. Clothes. It's now all dry. Well, it's too dangerous ahead. We're already at Grandma's house, so we're at the objective of the story, but of course we're trying to find Grandma's killer. There might be more on the second floor, though. I guess you could say the apple is steaming mad. Well, yeah, I guess you could have said that. Locked. And this one's open. I've often had her let me stay over in the guest room. Other than myself, she also often let travelers and hunters stay here too. Miss Mary was really nice and kind, wasn't she? And despite that, just why? Some spare bedding is stored here. Okay. There is a notice from the Hunters Association inside. Since the end of the last month, a member of our association has been missing. Has been increasing the hunter rifles for exterminating into the forest in search for. Even trivial seeming reports are welcome. If anyone knows anything, please report to our association. It has faded away, making it hard to read. It seems to be quite old. Alright, I just read that, but said that signs there'll be a second thing if you check things twice. Okay, nothing in the beds. Nothing in the beds. No sleep-a-boos for us tonight. Which means back on down through this another upper pathway with more locked doors. No, this one's open, actually. Is this your room, little Rosetta? Toy accessories. A one-piece dress Grandma made for me. It's already too small for me to wear. The hat that comes along with the one-piece dress. And of course, it's red. It doesn't look too small. In fact, it looks like it's bigger than us. Medicine box. Various things stuffed inside. Clothing stored in here. Could this room have possibly been originally Grandpa's? There are clothing for elderly men, that's what you meant. I haven't been practicing lately. That's unfortunate. A ton of music sheets stored here. There is a notice from the Hunters Association between some books. Apparently there's a lot of these just stored around. Please have caution if you encounter any person in the forest you're not familiar with. There are some legends of werewolves that people speak of in this region. A werewolf is a wolf blended with a human, taking on the appearance of a human to hide their true nature, a wolf. Particularly on nights of the full moon when they have increased ferocity, going to the woods was avoided. Though, of course, in modern times, these werewolves are nothing more than just a blood-stained fairy tale, as there is also the possibility that there were wandering criminals or human traffickers. Yeah, something that was once given so that I could use it to duel on its back. There you go, nothing in my bed. Can I take this? The lantern's gone out. Can I pick it up? Apparently not. Crystal ball. A crystal ball for playing fortune telling. Was I into that? Apparently I was into that. A Daisy doll. Hi Hershey's Daisy. My favorite book. Not gonna pick it up though. A cutting board and knife for playing house. Why would you have a cutting board and knife for house? And why do you have playing house in quotation marks? Are you a bad person? Locked. This one's open. Rosetta dots. What is it? Oh, Grandma's bed. Miss Mary here. Miss Mary? Ever since 2 years ago, she has been had an illness and started spending many days staying in bed. Despite that, she still didn't quit her job selling medicine and was always a kind person. I still can't believe it. Locked. The padlock is made of blue copper. There's a note up here. It looks like a note. Totally looks like a note. There's no trace of any fire, and there's a pile of ashes. Use the fire iron to poke around the ash. Didn't find anything in particular. Around. Take the fire iron along. Obtained fire iron. There's no trace of any fire there in the ashes. Can I also push this? Oh, I was hoping. My own figure is reflected. I'm a werewolf. Check his figure. See if he's a vampire. Accessories stored inside. There are also several genuine jewels in here. The flowers I picked from the forest, I've always placed them here. Place small bouquet here. Placing them requires a flower vase. Okay, I guess I'll find one. Various things crammed in here. Found small flower vase. Well, there I go. Place the small bouquet into the small flower vase. A memo has fallen into the table. Don't forget to water the plants. For the herbs in the front, use one container full of the watering can in both morning and evening. So, just in case this is important. I don't think it's important. For the flower vase, change the water when the water levels drops. Keep an eye on the water inside. For the decorative plants, just water as necessary whenever the soil dries. This is not Mrs. Mary's handwriting, is it? Could this be the assistant's memo? A memo's fallen to the table. Interesting, interesting. Nothing particularly used. Ton of books, mainly novels and collections of old poems and so on. Different things to observe, certainly. A portrait. This was certainly Mrs. Mary's husband, Little Rosetta's grandpa, right? This portrait was previously hung in another room, right? Taking many guesses there, bub. It reads philosophy. Apparently I don't want to know anything about that. It has gone completely cold. Out of this door, it's a bathroom and it's a closet. Huh? It doesn't open. Could it be stuck on something inside, perhaps? Well, now we know. Are we supposed to water plants? Maybe we're supposed to water plants. It doesn't seem to have much vitality. The soil is dry. I think I've explored every room I can explore right now. I think. A yellow field yellow flowers is depicted. I guess I'll go back out here. Or we cannot just go back yet. Did anything? This is the Hunter's Guild, right? Yeah, I already read that. Am I missing something? Like, what's this? I don't know what this is. There's not too much here. Can I go into the woods yet? Yep, it's dangerous up ahead. That is about what I expected. We know how many water things we're supposed to get. That's all hung to dry. I don't think there's anything more for me to do here. I'll go back down. Well, Camilla, I think, is supposed to be kind of suspicious. Obviously, because of the vampire talk. Maybe he killed Mary and he isn't aware. Or maybe he is aware. He could be a wolf in disguise. I could be a wolf in disguise for all I know. My favorite book. I still will never understand why there's a cutting whatever thing here. Yep, knife for playing house. Apparently, supposedly. Apparently I'm missing some sort of detail because I'm not finding much else. Can't go to bed. Oh, I can't go to bed. Okay. Let me music. Read all that about you. What am I missing? I know they don't have. What do I even have? Entrance key, fire. Oh, right, I got fire iron for something. A straight, tough-looking iron rod. What would that be for? My equipment. Let's see. Let me save my game. Now that I know I can save here, and I can have 16 save files in 20. I'll make a save file here. Controls, already know. System. Everything seems fine to me right now. Talk. It feels different in this house now there's no one here, doesn't it? Well, it does rain outside. How about watering the plants inside the house? Okay, I guess we're watering plants. Equipment. Camille. Right hand. Remove equipment. Coat cannot remove it. Hunting cap cannot remove it. Can we get equipment? The fact that they have hit points is a little bit concerned. I don't actually want to do an RPG Maker combat system, but still, though. There's nothing to replace it with, though. Okay, items. Guess we'll go get some water. Hat boy, fun times. So I'm guessing water would come from in here. It is filled with water. Is that what I would need? Nothing inside. Can I take it? So, if my objective is to water plants, how do I get something to water it? I got an iron rod thing. Do I use a cup? Take it all. There we go. Empty cup. That's what I need. Fill with water. Scoop water. Well, at least now I know. Scoop some water into the empty cup. And I think what I need to water are the plants up here. Let's go do it to it. Doesn't seem to have much vitality. Water it. Water the plant using the cup. It seems to have regained its vitality. Alright, let's water the other plant. So talk to him, I don't really know what to do. I did think it was maybe about watering plants, because what it said previously. What would have happened if I didn't pick up the flowers earlier, though? It's still water, there's probably no more need for water right now. Why do you say that? Feels... Well, isn't there... Do I still have a cup full of water? Cup with water in it. So apparently I still have water. I thought I was gonna have to re-scoop it, so I went back, but apparently I was good all along. Little did I suspect. Well, that means let me re-water this other water plant thing. Water it. Water the plant using the cup. There's something inside the soil. Obtained assistant room key. The soil is mostly moist. Well, now we're getting the items going. Opposite to Mary's room. And there's a weird design on it. I think this is a clue to something? It's like a star on it. Oh, right. It tells me where it goes. It shows the different floors. I understand what that's for now, but I already knew where it went, so... It's a mess in here. Did someone make a mess of this place? Or could it be perhaps... Closet's open. Various things jambled inside. Can't push this into place or anything, but yeah, still doesn't seem organized. There's paper on it that reads unnecessary things. Nothing particular concern inside. Alright. Necessary things. There is a diary book inside. Let's read the diary. XX month, XX day. Today it's been 1 full year since I started living and working in this house. It was also a year that somehow felt long, and yet also somehow felt short. Mrs. Mary's health seems to be stable recently, and little Rosetta also comes often to visit her. Compared to how things were this time of year 1 year ago, it feels quite tranquil nowadays. If there's anything I'd wonder about, it'd probably be the guest room on the west side, perhaps. The key to the room was lost before I came here, and has been locked shut this whole time. But they don't seem to want to call the town's keysmith. Could that room perhaps be related to some bad memories? There's a room there after all, so it's only reasonable to want to find the key somehow. Perhaps it may have fallen around somewhere where we'd least expect, like Mrs. Mary's room or something. It seems to be a diary from 1 year ago. Alright, I read the diaries, let's keep on looking. It reads Dictionary of Proverbs. Non-flammable things is written on it. I get from it? Flammable things. And notes. There's paper pages everywhere. The candlestick's fire has gone out. What a shame. A specialist book about paramecutics? Something like that. Many clothing stored inside. It seems to be something sent from a person's hometown. Oh, I want to see what's inside. A Benjamin Bear. And anything else? Locked. Well, the biggest clue is that there might be a key inside Grandma's room. A closet. You know what? A fire iron. No, okay. Trying to look here for whatever. Oh, I found a key to the locked room. I was just smashing. Various things crammed in here, nothing particularly concerned. Well, I found the locked room key. That's good, so that's what I was supposed to do to be able to find it. Let's use this then. Use the key to the locked room. Let's look inside. It is a mess with clashes and crashes everywhere. I think this room probably doesn't have anything. It's messy and dangerous, and I think we need to look in here. I don't think we need to look in here, Brass. We obviously need to look in here. What are you? Did you used to live in here, sir? Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. Book pages that are now all scattered about. That's unfortunate. No books that seem readable. It's all tarred, both inside and outside. There's obviously something scrawled on the wall, which I'm going to look at eventually. But first, look at everything else. Okay. It doesn't move. It seems to be broken. It seems as if some big claw scratched this. The feathers are flying out from inside. Now, obviously, I know what we need to investigate here. It's this. A piece of paper has been pasted here. 3 times, once each in the morning, noon, and evening during meals. When it comes close to, use the wooden boxes to the bed, or boxes to bed. Most of it is indecipherable. I think it means move the wooden boxes by the bed. There's only so many wooden boxes in here. Well, let's go on out then. That was a dim, scary room, wasn't it? Rosetta, are you alright? You weren't injured by any sharp fragments, right? I'm fine, I'm alright. Your hand, Camille, or you're a goddamn werewolf. I see those claws. Eh? Huh. There's a cut on Camille's hand. Blood is oozing out. I didn't notice at all. Now then, I have no idea what to do, Camille. We're going out to the woods. Gonna leave Grandma's house. We can't just go back yet. Something about wooden boxes next to the bed. Just looking over here first. That would be too dangerous to go ahead, so maybe the clue is somewhere we need to put wooden boxes next to a bed. Let me read this one more time. The wallpaper's been torn up. You don't say. 3 times, once in the morning, noon, and evening during meals. When it comes close to, use the wooden boxes to bed. Well, it's not these wooden boxes. At least I can't do anything with it right now. I got a fire rod, and I have no idea what it's for yet. Curious. I'm gonna go up here then. My favorite book, so you claim. Daisy doll, we already read about that. I still have a system room key, a locked room key. Yep, I know where it goes, but yeah. Still more locked doors. It's something about pushing boxes next to a bed, so maybe something here? Various junk inside. Still thinking pushes towards the bed, like it maybe suggested. locked. Guess not there at the very least. I have no immediate ideas. Unfortunately, they left me without much of a clue what to do besides the thing scrawled on the wall. Unless there's something else hidden in there. There's a few points of interest, but this portrait was previously in another room, right? Maybe we're supposed to find where the portrait was previously hung. There's a note or something up there, but I can't look at it yet. I can't push the stool or anything. Mysteries. Let's talk to him again. That is a good idea. It's alright. It's just a little cut. The medicine box should be in the room. In your room, you mean? Oh, right. We're supposed to go to... There was a medicine box inside my room to fix it, so... Clothing is stored here. I think this was it, right? Medicine box. Perform treatment on Camille's hand. Sorry for causing a hassle, but you are pretty skilled at applying treatment, aren't you? It doesn't hurt anymore at all. Medicine box. Obtain a brass key. Just what is this key for? Okay, so we got a brass key also from there. There doesn't seem to be a room in the house that this key could be used for. Little Rosetta, would it be alright to go to Mrs. Mary's room one more time? I get the feeling that the key is somewhere in that room. Okay. The closet. Sign stock, portrait. Oh, there was the lock. There was this. Locked. The padlock is made of blue copper. And I used the brass key. That was my thought. Obtain medicine storeroom key. It's this, the key to the room where the medicine is. Good, now even if I have a fit... Like right now... Oh! I'm alright, it's just one of those usual fits. I'm sorry, I guess it might not be all that fine. If I just stand still for a while, maybe I'll get better. Yeah, sure. Time to get the medicine still, though. Checking rugs has been all thanks to Ione since then. Use the medicine storeroom key. Various utensils for mixing medicine are stored here. Various utensils for whatever is stored here. Yep, all the utensils. A matchbox. It's dangerous to just touch things that might start a fire. Matchboxes typically won't go off by themselves unless, you try to light the match. A memo has been left here. Red medicine, picked from the hot springs inside the forest. It becomes smooth when rubbed on the skin and is used for health when used in cooking. Green medicine, the main ingredient extracted from the medicinal herbs cultivated in the garden. In addition to reducing hypertension, it also has the effect of making it easier to sleep. It seems to be explaining the medicine on the other table nearby. Okay, ointments arranged inside. There are rub type. Okay, Palti stored inside. A set of medical herbs pierces my nose. Stomach medicine stored here. There's pills and powder medicine. A paper's been posted here. Difficult to handle medicine. Please don't touch this shelf all on your own. When Camille comes, be sure to call me. Don't open. Now I'm going to touch it on my own. A medicine bottle that gives off a mysterious light. Obtain moon medicine. Two medicine bottles have been left here. Huh. Books on pharmaceuticals are tightly packed. Books on pharmaceuticals. Oh, there are ore mineral in the shed. If the stock on the shelves runs out, refine some more. Refine some more. Acidic materials, explosive, and are therefore strictly forbidden. Alkaline materials give off poisonous gas and are therefore strictly forbidden. Just what could this be about? So there's a memo there about stuff. Anyways, Camille, your medicine. I'm coming with it. Be better, my friend. I've got glowing bottles. Turn to a werewolf. Give the moon medicine. Because it's moon medicine, and we're giving it there because he's a werewolf. Because if we don't know that, but he totally is.
Ah, little Rosetta. I'm sorry, I guess I still can't move quite yet. You brought the medicine for me? Thanks, you saved me there.
Gave the moon medicine to Camille.
This seems to glow more than my medicine usually does.
Maybe it's because there's no label on it. He drank down the moon medicine completely.
Ah, now finally.
Oh, what? But I drank the medicine just now. It's not calming down. It's getting worse.
Little Rosetta.
Run, no, what? He's gonna turn into a goddamn werewolf, we all know it. Ow, we knew it. Ah. Everyone knew it. Run away. The moon mess didn't help. We're gonna, like, avoid him. He's gonna jump down the stairs. What do you do? Jump down. Oh, I had a good time.
Little Rosetta. I never meant for this to happen. Absolutely not. Why? Father, Mother.
I'm fine.
Huh?
But of course, I have a dark secret too.
Little Rosetta, you're injured.
Stab it is stab. It's okay, I came with a crowbar. N3, the Shadow Wolf. You came too close to the secret. Well, one ending obtained. That's why I left save files around. Let's get the moon medicine. Open the door. Alrighty then. Back on out. Now then, moving on up. Give the moon medicine as we do. Now he turns into a vampire. I mean, werewolf. I don't know why I said vampire there. It's okay, it's only part werewolf. This is fine. Back. Now a choice comes. This time I will not jump down to him with a crowbar or whatever I was just doing there. Dodge. Now he jumps and scores.
You shouldn't get close to me. Run away quick. When my pain goes away, I'll lose my sanity once again. I don't want this to happen anymore. I don't want this to happen anymore.
Let me escape. I did not mean to go through the front door, but sure. Little Red Riding Hood went to Grandma's place all by herself. There, Little Red Riding Hood met a wolf. Though he was a wolf, he just seemed like a human. As Little Red Riding Hood came back home, she was told that she mustn't go to the forest ever again. Today, again, a ton of people came from the village into the forest in search of the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood, alone all by herself, prays that the wolf will not be found. The wolf's eyes that looked full of sadness she'll never forget. Another ending there. I can roll with it. And 2, a pitiful wolf. To arrive at the truth requires the courage to approach it. Okay. Continue, obviously. Then yay. That's 2 of the 7 endings thus far. Let's go this way. Places to go up to. Moon medicine! Or I didn't even get the moon medicine. Oh. I'll go back downstairs and get it now.
Medicine, oh medicine, I'm coming back for you.
The several rooms we still haven't done anything with, so yeah. Obtain the moon medicine. There's a note there to find something or another, so yeah. I'll go do everything I can down this path, though I think this isn't where I'm going to get all the endings. Now he turns into a werewolf, because he was obviously one. Now then. Roll as we go as we go. Now let's look through it. What if I get caught? What happens if I get caught by him? Oh, that's just a game over. But it's got a nice little picture to it. Try again.
Run away.
There's no escape this way, so we claim. Now I'm going to try the other move before I do the other thing. I want to see what happens if I do the last option I haven't tried yet. Flee. Lock the door. There's a match in my hand. Time to burn it. What do you do? What to do? She's gonna burn it. Little Red Riding Hood went to Grandma's place all by herself, to Grandma's house where nobody lives anymore. There she encountered a scary wolf and ran away for dear life. Grandma's house, for some reason, ended up burning down. As for who killed Grandma, there is now no means of knowing anymore. But that doesn't matter anymore. Little Red Riding Hood won't ever go into the forest ever again, will she now? It's like ending 4, I'm guessing. Probably. End 1, the Forest Wolf. Well, that's that. You still have not yet arrived at the truth.